Well, let's see if it records. So anyway, here's what we're going to do. Like before, I want to write this. I want to write this down, and I'm going to put it in a text box. I want to write these 6 values down. Okay, where'd my box go? There we go. All right, so I'm going to write down the 2, 4, another 4, full of 6s, and an 8. All right. And if I can, I want to also then move that. There we go. Just trying to get it to where we can see everything. Now, let's do the median first, okay? So I want to break this up into 2 groups of numbers. The small numbers, which I'm going to mark with blue, and the large numbers I'll mark with yellow. Okay? So the median is what's exactly halfway between here. So the median, whoops, that's not what I wanted. The median will be right here, but there's no number there. So there's 2 ways we could figure this out. If I were to make a number line and I had on it, let's say 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead. Yes. Oh, I didn't share it, did I? I'm sorry. That's what I was doing wrong. Share, and can you see it now? Okay. And that's not really all that neat, but let's see if I can fix it. Okay, so that's a 5. Still not too neat. 6 and a 7. So I want you to tell me, just from looking at this, what's exactly in between 4 and 6? What number is exactly in the middle there? Good. So 5 is our median. 5 is the median. Or let me just put the median equals 5. Can you use a different word, please, I almost said it here. Wrote it. What word would you use to describe the median? Yep, the middle number. Even if there's not a number written there, there's still a number in the middle, let's say in our imagination or, in our mind. Does that make sense? Now, if you have bigger numbers, what you could also do is 4 plus 6 divided by 2. What's 4 plus 6? And what's 10 divided by 2? 5. So this problem is a little bit easier because the numbers aren't that big and you do it in your head, and you did, but you will get problems later where the numbers are bigger. And so you might want to do that a little bit of arithmetic. You can use a calculator if they get really big numbers. All right, so we're good with the median. Let's talk about the quartiles. To do that, we want to look at the small numbers. They're blue right now. I want to take those small numbers and those blue numbers and take the small blue number and the bigger blue numbers. What's in the middle of those 3 numbers? What? 4. So 4 we have a name for that. It's called the first quartile. It's really the median of those blue numbers, but we don't call it that. We call it the first quartile. Let me write that here. It's sometimes called the first. Let me write all the different names. Sometimes it's called the first quartile. Sometimes it's called the lower quartile. And to make it short, we usually call it Q1. Q1. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing with the yellow numbers. We've got a small yellow number and a big yellow number. What's in the middle of the yellow numbers? 6. That's not called the first quartile. Guess what it's called? The third quartile. Also called the upper quartile. Upper quartile, did I spell that right? Yeah, I think I did. Not the first time I didn't. Or Q sub 3. So we have a 3-part answer in this problem. The median, it was 5, wasn't it? the lower quartile is 4 and the upper or third quartile is 6. All right, did that make sense, you think? All right, let me see if that recorded. I'm going to have to practice doing that. Pause recording.